So, wait, that doesn't count. Wait, okay. I gotta think. I'm sorry.
Our story takes place a long, long time ago. Way before the... Oh, I messed up. Just don't add that. Anyways.
Once, there was a man and a woman. That woman was named Mary.
When suddenly,
Boom! Bright lights!
An angel of the Lord came and told Mary,
Mary, don't be afraid. You are favored of God.
And she is like, what?
but the angel tells her,
Yeah, just listen. Are you ready for this? You are gonna have a baby.
And she's like,
Why is he telling me these things? Because he's like, oh, you're going to have a baby.
a virgin birth.
Yeah, so she's like, what? That's weird.
fast forward a little bit, and her fiance, Joseph, has found out about this whole fiasco.
And Joseph was like, what? And then Mary was like, it's true.
and he did not know what to do, so he decided to put Mary away privately so that she would not be embarrassed. When suddenly,
Boom! Bright lights!
and the angel of the Lord came to Joseph and told Joseph,
Joseph, it's okay.
Joseph agreed.
So,
They get together and get married, and then they're traveling along because the king of the town says everybody has to go be counted, I think.
and so Joseph had to go to the town of Bethlehem.
they travel.
When they got to Bethlehem, the streets were crowded.
And Mary decided to have the baby there.
So they make their way through the crowded streets up to the inn, and they approach the door,
Huh. What a door.
and they can barely even get in the door itself, and Mary's in the background screaming her head off, and Joseph's like, oh my gosh, calm down. So he gets to the innkeeper and he's like, look, pal, I'm here because my wife, she's in labor, just get us to a room.
And the innkeeper's like, I don't have any place to stay, man. I'm full. Don't you know about the census? And they're like, yeah, that's why we're here.
So they leave, and they're like, well, if we can't go to the inn, maybe we can find a home somewhere. Someone can take us into their home.
And when they're trying to find a home, they can't find it, and they're like, oh man, we're trying to find a home. But everyone's like, nah, you can't find a home here, get away.
Well, Joseph was desperate to find somewhere to stay the night. He went up to one place and he told the innkeeper, is there anywhere we can stay the night? The innkeeper saw Mary and had compassion upon them, and he said, I have no room in the inn, but I do have a stable out back where the cattle are. You're welcome to stay there.
They go to the stable house where all the stinky, nasty animals are. And
She decided to have the baby.
then, after she has her baby, some angels appear to some shepherds.
They were singing,
The Lord was born today.
And their sheep are all like, meh.
And there was a giant star up in the sky, letting everyone know, well, not everyone, certain people know where the baby was. The Messiah, the one true King, the God, Jesus. Hallelujah!
And then the angels are like, you need to go see this baby that we're screaming joy about.
Well, about 2 years later, there came wise men from the east, and they had been following the star.
But they had to go to the king first. And he said, Bro,
When you find this babe, come tell me. I would love to go and worship this babe also.
but it was a trick. He wanted to kill him because he was the king of the Jews, and he couldn't have that. No. So, eventually, after 2 years, I had already mentioned that, but after 2 years,
They found the babe in the house with his mother and his dad. They presented gifts, frankincense, myrrh, and gold.
they graciously accepted the gifts. I think. I'm assuming I wasn't there. And then Jesus grew up.
And that, dear audience, is just the beginning.